Hi, and welcome back to Remarkable Vintage Mavens. We are here today, Rachel and I, to talk about our continuing series about weddings and art, in this case, because it is such a beautiful, it's a match made in heaven, in fact, Rachel.
Just like us.
Just like us. So welcome back. We're here today to talk about a couple of pieces of art. This art in particular is one that attracted me. This artist is from Dundas, Ontario. Her name is Susan Chater. And Susan is a wonderful watercolorist, well known in Ontario, and a wonderful gardener, I might add. But this piece is called Cherry Blossoms, and it's stunning. It is beautiful. It's white, it's transparent, it's light, it's elegant, it's fragile. I love the colors in this piece. This piece is for sale, and I would be so delighted if one of our viewers were able to purchase this piece and have it in their home, because it truly is gorgeous. But Rachel, you have brought us something which I think lends very well to this particular piece.
So we'll start with what I'm wearing. I'm like the little cherry blossom.
You are.
Blowing in the breeze.
You are.
So I think of pinks and just the flowiness of these gorgeous bell sleeves. It's indicative of the delicate nature.
The delicate nature,
Yeah,
absolutely.
The petals. So that's why I decided to wear this.
Beautiful.
You can just imagine that this dress flows with the breeze.
In the breeze.
Yes.
In the breeze.
Another piece that I pulled from the collection, if you want to get close up and look at all of the little details,
Gosh,
the little
there's
florals,
the flowers, Rachel.
and then even in the lace work.
The beautiful stamens here are picked up in here. Look at how exquisite this is, the pearls.
The delicate lace of just a frothy sleeve.
I really love this. And this era is?
So this is 1970s.
1970s, wow.
Very beautiful, very delicate.
Very, very
This
beautiful.
would be beautiful for a garden wedding.
It certainly would.
And again, look at that, just beside.
Isn't that a beautiful? This is why we're doing the Remarkable Vintage Mavens, precisely for this reason. This is a classic example of what we're trying to do, Rachel.
Exactly.
Right?
So often people will come to me and I'll talk to them about art. I'll talk to them about color that speaks to them, and then we can build even an entire bridal party around something like this. And you're not far off. Look at all the various hues and color.
Gorgeous.
That can be brought out in. Can you imagine a wedding photo with all of these colors together? Just beautiful, magical.
Spring. It's spring. It's
Mm-hmm.
spring all the way in the season that we're in. Today's a gorgeous day, and it's spring today. This piece is also by Susan Chater. And what struck me about this piece was that it is dramatic. So these are night flowers, which only bloom in the late night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming it's the moon or something that causes the flowers to come out. But it's really striking and it's really moody. Susan has captured all of the variegation in the artwork, and you know, these flowers too. Who doesn't love floral paintings, for one thing? And florals and wedding fashions go. There we go. Who doesn't love florals, Rachel?
Exactly.
But you know, this is just fabulous. And you have brought a matching piece, an interpretive piece. I'm hoping that our viewers can see this as well.
So this is a 1950s lace dress in the palest of blue, a misty blue, a moody blue. Much like this painting, you've already used those terms, and the same blue hues can be carried into fashion. This particular piece reminds me of my Nana. She had moonflowers in her backyard.
Wonderful.
And we would go outside and watch them open as the moon came out. And again, I think when you're wearing a piece of fashion that makes you feel like you're blossoming, that you're coming alive. This could be a wedding dress. I think it would make a remarkable wedding dress.
Me too. Me too.
With that lovely, you could be your something blue.
Me too. It's such a beautiful color. We have to come up for a name with this color other than misty blue, because there's something about this color which is magical. And when you think about the moon, it's magical.
It's a fairy blue.
It's a fairy blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we're going to move into, Rachel, come and join me for this last piece, which I had a lot of fun in choosing for the Remarkable Vintage Mavens. So this piece is by an artist in Guelph. His name is Joseph Kravachko. And woo! There we go. And Joseph is in his 90s now.
Wow.
And still painting. And when I picked this piece, I asked him about it specifically because, of course, it's a little bit odd. And he told me that he painted it in Montreal years ago when he and his wife were enjoying a visit to the city. And so you and I have figured out that it probably are street performers and on stilts, right? What do you think about this piece, Rachel?
I think it's very whimsical. What I like about pieces like this is there's a story. It's like you have become part of a story, something that's going on. There's a crowd behind. You can almost hear them clapping. They're clearly performers.
Clearly.
Very open. His open demeanor makes me like him right away. I also think that from the world of fashion, I love pieces like this that tell a story. Much like the piece that I'm wearing today
Right
and
on.
all the other pieces that we've talked about, there's always a story behind it. And that's where fashion and art come
Amen.
hand in hand, right?
For
There's
sure.
a story and it's carried on.
For
and
sure.
you can interpret it as you wish.
For sure.
And it really does go with the times. This makes me smile.
It's a pretty happy piece.
It really is.
And a curious piece. You know, this could go into a collector where, yeah, he gravitates to the non-conventional, the out-of-the-box kind of thought. And I was quite captivated by it. This piece is very affordable, and I certainly would welcome anyone that is interested to contact me, because this came from a very large collection. Like you, Rachel, you said you end up going into people's homes where they're trying to move their treasures on to other things, and this is the case. This artist has hundreds, if not 1,000 pieces in his collection. It's extensive, and they're elderly and they want to move things along. So this is where this piece came from. I snapped it up. I liked it right away.
the color is fabulous.
Yeah,
Just fabulous.
It's really a fun piece. So Rachel, we are going to conclude this episode of weddings. Maybe not. We're not so sure that we're not going to come back to weddings, because we have a feeling that you like weddings as much as we do.
Oh, yes.
Right?
We have much more to share.
Much more. You will be very enchanted if you can stay with us and enjoy what we're up to.
Thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
See you soon.
On guard! I will beat you because of my bell sleeves.
On guard.